Hello! If you're watching this, you're probably familiar with Charlie the Unicorn. I created that video back in 2005 as a birthday present for my unicorn-loving mother, Stephanie. You can listen to an interview I did with her for the cartoon's 20th anniversary back in November. I'll link it in the comments below. Well, my mother's had a bit of a crisis come up, so if Charlie the Unicorn has ever brought you any joy, please consider helping if you can. This is my mom, and her wonderful husband, Butch. And here are their two beautiful cats, Smokey and Rocky Top. For the last 9 years, they've lived in a small cabin in Blount County, Tennessee, and they had expected to live there for a number of years to come. Unfortunately, their landlords have rather abruptly decided they want to move a family member into the cabin, and they've given Stephanie and Butch 40 days' notice to pack up their lives, find a new home, and move. Unexpectedly having to move is never easy, but this would be a hardship even if they had been given more time. My mother is 68 years old and legally disabled. She has severe spinal stenosis as well as an autoimmune disorder, and on top of all that, her mobility has been severely impacted by a botched knee surgery. Her husband, Butch, received a prostate cancer diagnosis less than a month ago, and given the urgency of the situation, I am very worried about him pushing himself too far. Stephanie and Butch live on a fixed income, and the cost of living has increased substantially since they started renting 9 years ago. They do not have the money to move, let alone move quickly. I've set up a GoFundMe to try and raise funds for hiring movers and people to help them pack, as well as provide temporary storage and temporary housing if they're unable to immediately find a new long-term living arrangement. And finally, money to help offset their sudden dramatic increase in housing costs. My mother is the kindest person I know, second only to Butch. And their two cats, just look at their faces. Please, if you are able, help them find their way out of this crisis. It would mean the world to them and to me.